All right, this is still topic 2, creating linear equations. We're going to work on some word problems. So the level 2s that we're working on are translate verbal statements into equations, and then we're also working on some level 3, which are create equations and inequalities. We're just focusing on the equations here, including those that involve absolute value. So we're just going to create some equations based on word problems as our level 3. So first, I just want to go over some basic vocab and things that you might see that might tell you whether you're adding, subtracting, multiplying, or dividing, okay? So first of all, sum. Sum means add, so you might see the word add. You might see the word plus, maybe more. More usually means add, or increase. If you're increasing something, usually you're adding. Those are all words that could mean that you're adding. Difference, you might see words like subtract, minus, less, decrease, or maybe take away. All of those things would symbolize that you are subtracting something. Product. Product means the same thing as multiply. You multiply two numbers, you found the product. Times. If I take something 3 times, that means I'm multiplying it by 3. Let's see. You might see like double. If it's doubled, that means it's multiplied by 2. Or maybe even tripled. Those would signal that you're multiplying, and obviously there's more. I'm just trying to throw out some keywords that you might be familiar with. And then quotient. Quotient means you are using division. So we could say like divide, or a number divided by. We could say half. Half would mean you're dividing by 2. You could say a third or a fourth or so on. Whoa, if I could spell. Back up. Third or a fourth, something like that would mean division. And obviously there are more that we could add to this list. Feel free to add some more if you can think of some. But what we're going to do is just practice writing expressions. This is that level 2 that I was talking about. So represent the following sentence as an algebraic expression where a number is the letter X. So we're using X in place of a number. A number is doubled. So if I take a number and I double it, think, am I adding, subtracting, multiplying, or dividing? It's like taking it times 2. So 2x. A number is doubled would be 2x. You take 2 times x, whatever your number is. Number 2. The sum of a number and x. Again, the number we're talking about is x. Or I'm sorry, the sum of a number and 8. So I'd have x plus 8. I encourage you to pause this and just try them. This is just good practice on your own, but then check. Make sure you got it down. 4 less than a number. So if I'm doing 4 less than a number, my number is x. 4 less means I'm subtracting 4. So x minus 4. 5 minus a number. Should be 5 minus x. Half of a number. You could write this 2 different ways. One way you could write this is 1/2 x, or half also means divided by 2, so you could write x over 2. Remember, a fraction also means division, so x divided by 2, x over 2, or 1/2 x would all be the same thing. 3 less than twice a number. We're doing 2 things on this one. Okay, 3 less, that means we're finding a difference. That means we're going to subtract. We're going to take away 3, okay? Then twice a number. That means we're multiplying by 2. So 2 times the number minus 3. That's how I would write this. 3 less than twice a number. 4 more, that means adding, than half a number. So if you look at the one right above it, we already did half a number. You could either do 1/2 x, or you could do x over 2. That's half a number. But we're also doing 4 more, so that means we're going to add 4 to it. Either of those work. 3 times a number is increased by 9. So 3 times the number, that means I'm multiplying, so 3x. Increased by 9, that means I'm going up by 9. I am adding, so 3x plus 9. And there's your expressions. Okay. This is a